Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. In this video we'll be reviewing a budget monitor currently under 250 bucks, the BenQ MOBIUZ EX2710Q. Is this monitor worth buying? Let's find out. Starting with its technical specifications, we have a 27-inch IPS panel, QHD resolution also known as 2K, 165Hz refresh rate and 1 millisecond response time. It offers a brightness of 250 nits, which isn't much, but when you activate HDR, it can reach a peak of 400 nits. Here happens something interesting. We have HDR-I mode, also known as intelligent HDR. Basically, there's a sensor inside the monitor that, depending on the light in the room, adjusts the brightness, hue and other settings to provide better quality according to the lighting. It's a bit like the automatic brightness on a cell phone, just a bit more advanced because it modifies more parameters. This clearly shifts the colors a bit, so it won't be the best for video editing, but for gaming it's very good. The colors become more vibrant and a bit more saturated. The monitor's design is quite futuristic, kind of, made entirely of silver plastic that doesn't feel cheap. Its V-shaped base isn't one of my favorites, but even so, it's not as large as other models, so it won't take up too much space on your desk. Mobility is acceptable. It has almost all the necessary adjustment except for the ability to position the panel at 90 degrees. However, if you need more mobility, it's compatible with pizza mounts. The bezels are very thin, ideal for multi-monitor setups. On the back we find the power button, a joystick to control the OSD and a quick access button to choose the monitor input, switching from HDMI to DisplayPort for example. Additionally, on the front we have a dedicated HDR button. I found this very comfortable. In addition to having a joystick, you can access the most important parts in an instant without much problem. In terms of connectivity, it includes a DisplayPort 1.4, 2 HDMI 2.0 and 2 USB ports to connect whatever you want. A very interesting detail are the built-in speakers, which, truth be told, are quite good. Better than those of most monitors out there. We have 2-watt speakers on the front and a 5-watt subwoofer on the back. They may not have the best sound in the world, but they can get you out of trouble sometimes. For gaming, there is not much to talk about. It works wonderfully with no significant ghosting or strange screen tearing. For video editing or graphic design, it performs well. It covers 95% of the DCI-P3 color spaces and offers the option to use 10-bit color. This is in native 10-bit color but 8-bit plus FRC. Technically, the monitor tricks the human eye by flickering and swapping colors to create a mid-tone. The only thing is that to use that 10-bit color, you have to change the refresh rate from 165 to 120 Hz. This allows for a wider color gamut, but unfortunately the color accuracy is a bit saturated, but it's still usable for simple work. But if you're looking for something purely focused on video editing or graphic design, I would recommend you another monitor like the ASUS PROART PA248BQ for example, which is in the same price range and offers very good factory calibration. The contrast ratio is about 1000 to 1, the typical ratio for IPS panels. It won't achieve the crazy contrast ratio of VA panels, but I can assure you that 1000 to 1 contrast ratio is sufficient. There's a sacrifice for very good viewing angles. Something important here is that in tests it was found that the panel doesn't suffer too much from backlight bleed or IPS glow, so it's very good in this regard. Before continuing, I want to remind you that you can find a monitor link in the video description in case you want to check it out. In conclusion, the BenQ MOBIUZ EX2710Q is a very complete monitor for its price. It has good resolution, great fluidity and good image quality. It's not perfect, but for under 250 bucks, it offers excellent performance for both gaming and work. Compared to other monitors at the same price, this one stands out for its smart HDR and its speakers with built-in subwoofer, something that almost no other monitor offers in this range. Without a doubt, a very balanced option that's hard to beat. And well, that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the review. If you'd like me to review another monitor, leave it in the comments. See you next time.